It's Barbara. How are you? Thank you for joining me for coffee. It is Tuesday, October 6th, I think. I think this is vlog number 199. Very possibly. I'll know better when I go to load it and see what happened yesterday. Maisie's behind me. Pearl just came out. She brought her bear out, but I guess she dropped him. I'm sure they'll be over. Maisie was just over for her cuddle. I was thinking August because, you know, as I'm walking out here, I'm like, what day is it today? October, what, 6th, 7th? Can't be the 7th. Oh, it could be the 7th. October 1st was a Thursday. Because it was physical therapy, so it can't be the 7th, so it must be like the 5th. Wednesday would be the 6th. The 7th. Wednesday would be the 7th, so today's the 6th. But anyway, I was walking out of the house. Oh my gosh, so boring. I was walking out of the house feeling like, oh, October 6th, that's a day, something, you know, but it's not. I mean, it is a day. And I'm sure for some of you, it's a big day for anniversary, birthday, event, something. But in my life, October 6th isn't uniquely memorable, yet somehow I have this niggle in my head, and I think it's because the beginning of August is my parents' anniversary, and that's why I had August on my mind. I hope you are having as gorgeous of a day as we are. We're going to have a nice week this week. It's sweater weather. I'm wearing my Carina by Isabel Kraemer and a shawl that I'm not sure anything about it. And this is the problem with not making project pages, is I don't have a very good memory and I don't remember things, and since I'm a knitting podcaster, you might have some interest in knowing what the heck I'm wearing, and if I don't remember, it makes it hard. You're on your own. I'm sure I showed it on a vlog, on a podcast at some point. Maybe some of you have been binge watching my podcast. Do you remember this one? It's green and blue. It's a nice little shawl. It's the kind of shawl that actually goes great in sweater weather because, you know, I just need a little something around my neck. So it's like a one skein shawl, except it's two colors, but it's not giant. I don't know. Should I even show it to you if I don't know what it is? But it's a nice, lovely shawl. Nice, lovely shawl pattern. If I can figure out what it is, I'll put it in the down bar. And it kind of goes with my teal sweater, but not really. I need, I need to make that shawl. The girls are wrestling right there. I need to make the shawl that Susan gave me in my advent calendar, which gave me a pattern and a skein of yarn, which was Egyptian themed. Not the first Egyptian themed thing she's given me, but you know I am a fan of Egypt, which I do realize is my next conversation about my travels. So I should go dig up some pictures and like do a little work so that I can finish that travel story, because I still have the Red Sea, Egypt, the Suez Canal, and Israel still in that trip. It was a great trip. But I really don't think it works without pictures. So I will look for some pictures because, you know, I am running out of things to talk about. But anyway, in my advent, she gave me a skein of yarn, which is, I think it's teal and gold. beautiful yarn that I really like, and a pattern. And I forget the name of the pattern, but in the glamour shot of the shawl, the designer is standing in front of the Great Pyramids of Giza. Can't get more Egyptian themed than that. And I can't remember her name. Oh, I'm a terrible podcaster, but she has a knitting party podcast. I think it was like something like knitting party, something like that. And she was podcasting when she was living in Cairo. She speaks Arabic. She studies Arabic, I guess. And she's now back in California somewhere. But I follow her on Instagram, and if I can figure out her Instagram name, I will put that below. See, I'm giving myself all this work because I can't remember a damn thing. If I could just remember, I could say it, and then I would feel like it would be enough. Leaves are falling. But anyway, that yarn has teal in it, I'm pretty sure. So maybe I should knit that up because I'm not knitting hardly anything, so I might as well just add all these things to my list. But I do like a sort of one skein shawl, like a scarf, that I wear around my neck in the winter because I just need a little something else. Like I have that V-neck sweater that when I wear it, I need something else. So anyway, the point is, I'm not sure this exactly matches great, but it looks okay to me. I am wearing some earrings. These are polymer earrings. I don't remember where I got these. These are not the ones I originally intended to wear, but they go well with this. I had intended to wear some teal colored earrings, but they were broken and I couldn't wear them, and I can't figure out. The piece that's missing is the piece that goes through the ear, but it's not a straightforward wire thing that I could just replace. That was part of the coolness of it. It's a plastic earring, but the little loop that goes through your ear is also plastic, you know. So I will keep looking. Come on, you don't have to be on my vlog, but I want to taste this. Dennis has been making, this is sour cream. I think that's okay.
Yeah, it came out pretty good.
It came out pretty good. He was concerned about his sour cream. Yummy. You want to say hi, or would you rather not?
Hi.
Oh, see, he could say hi. He doesn't want to be on the internet. Oh yeah, that's good, sweetie, and that'll go great for my poo-poos. So he made a batch of sour cream, and it was very soft. It was softer than like mayonnaise, you know, the texture of mayonnaise. It was very soft. He's like, oh, this didn't work. And he ended up, I think he said he put it in the oven with the oven light on just to warm it slightly to help get the bacteria going again. But he was not feeling very hopeful last night. But he put it in the fridge thinking, okay, well, you know, give it one more shot. But it was good. And I do a little appetizer plate that incorporates sour cream and roe. I eat a lot of roe, which is, you know, poor man's caviar. I mean, it is caviar. Caviar is roe, but not all roe is exactly caviar. But anyway, I like it, and I eat it with sour cream, and sour cream is on my diet. So anyway, so yum. So it worked after all. He's the king of the microbe. He loves a good microbe. So the other thing that's yummy in the refrigerator that he just made is cream cheese. So we can eat cream cheese and sour cream. It's just we're limited on what we can put it on. But cream cheese and celery sticks, yum. And his homemade cream cheese, yum. But I did lose my train of thought. I was just talking about how I like a one skein shawl, and I don't know that I have moved on from there, but I will, because enough already. So I call my mother-in-law this morning. It's going to be beautiful all week. Tomorrow is going to be a little warmer. And so I said, you know, put it in your mind that we can go out to lunch one of these days this week if it works for you. And of course, we have to wait to the last minute to make sure that it's working for her. I said, Dennis will stay with his dad, and you and I can go out to lunch. So I hope that works out this week. because she needs a break. Going grocery shopping is a break, but not, you know, going out to lunch. And the restaurant we like near the Goodwill apparently has set up all kinds of outdoor seating, so we can go there. We've been there several times. We like it, but we haven't been there since COVID. I mean, we only went out one time, so we need to be outside. And you know, the number of days we can go outside for lunch are coming up to being ending, so we need to do it while we can. And she needs a break, so we shall see. And we have Goodwill bags, so we're hoping that Goodwill is taking donations so we can clean out our bags. That's one thing I'm going to do today, is switch my clothes, go from my summer wardrobe to my winter wardrobe. This will take me 10 minutes, not even. But it will be good to do, and then I kind of go through my summer wardrobe and say, you know what, I didn't wear this, and I didn't wear this, and I didn't wear this, so let me put it in a giveaway bag. It won't be that many things, because I did do that when I switched the clothes as it was getting warmer. So that's my plan for today. That's what I think I'm going to do. And I will continue to put earrings on my earring holder, which I took a picture of this morning. I put my nails in and I started putting earrings on it. And I also took a picture of my earrings that need to go on it and the holder. And then I took a picture of my holder that holds my necklaces that I don't wear. So there's this corner of my bedroom that I'm working on at the moment. But I will continue to put earrings on. My new earring holder. I'm not sure it's big enough. Dennis said, well, if you really thought you needed a fourth one, you probably should have just put one of those next to each other. And like, it'll cover up the hole if I end up. I did paint a fourth one. I just need to put the ribbon and the buttons on it, and I'll be good to go. But I think they're going to work out great, and it'll be fun to see all my earrings. I kind of gathered up the ones that were left in the other room, piled them up there. There were probably 8 more pairs. So in another week or two, I'm going to start repeating. Unless I start making earrings or buying earrings, although of course Lorelei Erdo keeps putting earrings on Instagram, and so, you know, but I can't buy new earrings every day. I mean, I could. Well, actually I couldn't. not for long. But actually that's not true. I have more than a week, because I have gold earrings, like a lot of gold hoops and things that I bought over the years that are plain. I have plain earrings that I have not worn. So we might get into a boring section of boring earrings that are, you know, sophisticated or business wear or something like that, as opposed to fun. But I originally thought I was looking for that jewelry box, and I didn't find it. It was something else that was there, but that jewelry box exists, and I can picture one pair of earrings that I expect to find that are big and bold, made out of some kind of an animal horn made in Africa that I got 30 years ago, 40 years ago. And I don't know where they are, but you know, there's no guarantee I'm going to find that jewelry box. In fact, it's highly unlikely. If it wasn't in one of the random bins in my office, in my craft room, I don't know where it would be. So, hardly likely to come across it. So today I'm going to switch my clothes and work on adding more earrings. And I read Eleanor Oliphant is Just Fine last night. And according to the library, I had already read it. And as I was reading it, I was thinking, yeah, I think the library's right. I think I did already read this. And after I finished it, I'm like, absolutely, I read this before. But I didn't even remember sort of like the punchline or, you know, like the twist at the end kind of thing. I didn't even remember that as I was going along. I didn't remember any of the scenes. And it has not been that long since I read it. I mean, I think I read it in June or April or May, you know. I mean, I read it during COVID, I'm quite sure. I don't know what that says. I'm not retaining. Well, I am a skimmer. I do read quickly. Maybe that's it. I don't retain. But, you know, as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds familiar. Oh yeah, this sounds familiar. But I read it anyway because I felt like, well, I obviously didn't get it all, you know, and she's such an interesting character. I do recommend it. It's like Eleanor Oliphant is okay or is fine, something like that. Another one of the recommendations from the Crafty Toads that I read for the second time yesterday. So I didn't do any crafting yesterday. Yesterday was a weird day. I had my physical therapy at like 1:30 and it kind of broke my day up in a weird way. And then that'll happen again on Thursday. I have another 1:30 on Thursday, but it's good to do my physical therapy. I'm not being good about doing my exercises between gym classes. But feels good. My knee feels pretty good. I had some arthritis pains over the weekend, like I was sitting too long and both my knees hurt, but it was just straight up arthritis. And she said I could put heat on that when I have it. But I don't have a good thing to put heat. I guess I have an electric heating pad somewhere, but the woman next to me on the other bicycle when we were talking about it says, oh, yeah, I make rice, those rice things that you put in the microwave really work great. And then we had a conversation about how to make a bag of rice that you can microwave and put heat on. But I don't actually have rice. I might have some rancid brown rice in the basement, but I don't think I want to use that. So I might have to buy rice to put in my rice bags. I just rang. I guess I'm talking too long. I don't have any rice to make rice bags with, and I don't often feel like I need a hot pad, so it's probably not going to be an urgent make, but something to keep in mind. Good thing to make with scraps of fabric. So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling a lot, and I'm late-ish today again. Stayed up too late finishing the book I'd already read before. And I have another book that I just took out that seemed familiar, but I couldn't remember anything about it. And when I read the blurbs, they don't really trigger something. But according to the library, I already took this book out and I've read it. So it sounded familiar enough that that doesn't surprise me. I was surprised about Eleanor Oliphant. I'm like, really? Did I finish this? So I probably won't be reading that book. I'll just start it and say it, and I'm sure it'll come to me because it wasn't that long ago. So anyway, so just I'm hoping. There's my Muppet. I'm hoping to be able to go out with my mother-in-law this week. I need to give my dad a call, see how they're doing. Problem is that there's nothing to talk about, you know. There's really not much to talk about. Neither of us are doing anything. But I'll get my mother-in-law out of the house, talk to my dad. Those are my big plans. I'm glad Dennis's sour cream turned out good. That's fun. And we're just puttering along in here, as you do. So lucky with the weather, really gorgeous. I hope you're lucky with your weather. I hope you have someone to cuddle. Yeah, you're a cuddle bug. You are. And all is well. I hope you're safe and healthy, and everyone you love and come in contact with is also. And I will say goodbye. I will talk to you tomorrow. I think tomorrow might be vlog number 200. Yeah. Stay safe and stay sane.